So in those early days, compare and contrast for us what what's different about technology today versus what technology was then. And here's why I asked that question. I have an opinion about technology, which is that really there's been nothing new that's come out from technology. Everything has just sped up. Now, of course, I'm generalizing a bit, but it's all just databases, and as the databases get smaller and the look of them as they're sent across our smartphones and those things are used differently. There's not been any kind of when you were a kid, we were going to be flying cars and going to the moon by the year 2000, and for me, I have not seen, other than technology speed up in terms of its quickness, I've not seen any really new technologies come out from, when I was a kid in the late 80s, early 90s to today. What's your take on that, and kind of your take overall technology from where it was to where it is today?
I see technology is changing dramatically, almost daily. When I started computing, we didn't have computer screens. We didn't have keyboards. You had to throw switches on the front panel of the computer in machine code in order to program it.
Mm-hmm.
Then CRT screens, little television screens, and keyboards were created for the large mainframes. And I thought, Jesus God, that was the best thing in the world. Since then, what has changed? Everything. It's not just speed. It's the speed of what? We now have an Internet of Things where your thermostat is a computer, and
right.
It's a smart device controlling the temperature in your house. And your refrigerator might be smart. Your television certainly is smart, and more than likely is listening to you. I mean, these are rapid advances in technology. CCTV cameras on every street corner capable of doing facial recognition. We have biometric scanners that look at your retina or your fingerprint.
And isn't that more of the, and again, like I said, I'm generalizing here, but I don't know, I think I expected a whole lot more. And it seems to me like even all of those things as you counted them off, seem to me to be like, using the ability to process faster, coded differently, shown to us in a different format, but they're still just based on computers looking things up and matching it with other data points, be it 1 billion data points or being 10 data points. And I guess I was just expecting something different without being able to even necessarily know what that is. I just thought would be further along than, watching cat videos.
Well, we just see the world differently, I think. If you're expecting time machines and being able to teleport yourself from New York to London, then you are indeed disappointed.
Yes.
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting anything like the blossoming and explosion of technology that's happened. I mean, it's not just software and hardware everything's going faster. No bullshit. No, it's an entirely new functional environment where computing has crept into the watches that we wear on our wrists, and all these are interfacing through very complex communications channels, none of which existed when I started computing.
Sure.
To do everything from help you find a restaurant to help the government monitor where the hell you are. I mean,
right.
Jesus, to me, that's been a massive change in not just technology, but society. We live in a society now when if you leave your house, something's watching you. It's either a satellite in the sky or a drone. If you're in a city, there's an average of 25 cameras on every fucking street corner. Everything is being monitored. Your communications are being listened to. Well, fuck, I couldn't imagine a world like that. That's 1984. That's George Orwell stuff. So
Sure.
to me, it's been far worse than what I had imagined in terms of the growth, in terms of the impact on society.